sparks ignited. We left some space for us to breathe. My head is quiet now. I can rest in peace, cause you are more than enough, more than enough. Feeling the rush, burning in love, burning in love. Two souls united, this roaring blaze is soaring free. If you ever get tired of love, I'll sing you gently to sleep, cause you're still more than enough, more than enough. Feeling the rush, burning in love, burning in love. I won't fall when I'm picking you up. Of my hand, I won't be strong enough. Our love is stronger, and I'll be here. My lead, now we're taking the jump. My pride, cause I know you're the one. Our love is stronger. Baby, I know that it's stronger than yesterday. Two souls colliding. We shared the pieces of ourselves. It's perfect timing now. We fueled the flames, but we're still learning to trust, learning to trust. It's never enough, never enough. Burning me up, burning me up. Don't fight the fire. Too much, too fast to burn us out. We walk the wire, love. Don't make me read your mind. I know it. Learn to trust, learn to trust. It's never enough, never enough. Burning me up, burning me up. I won't fall when I'm picking you up. Of my hand, I won't be strong enough. Our love is stronger, and I'll be here. My lead, now we're taking the jump. My pride, cause I know you're the one. Our love is stronger. Baby, I know that it's stronger than yesterday.
Good morning, welcome to the Game Week 9 deadline stream. FPL is finally back. It feels like it's taken forever because it literally has with the international break. I'm on Wildcard. The full team will be revealed at 11. It's not going to be any shocks. One of the reasons I've got it blanked is because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I've been worried about goalkeepers the whole international break, and I'm still not quite sure what to do. I think I'm going to be on Everson and Ward, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Phoenix is gone. Get over it. It was a great song, I know, but it's just not there anymore for me to use. I don't want to get copyrighted. I want to use it, but I can't. I hope you're all doing well. I'm probably not going to the awards now, unfortunately, but thank you if you did vote for me. I did get Salah for 12.8, yeah. I waited. I didn't think he was going to drop because yesterday was the only time he was being brought. I think pretty much every day during the international break, he had red arrows. Yesterday he had blue arrows, and he went down, so that was good. Which third striker is the most ideal? I mean, that really, I don't. If you've watched all my videos, I can't really say it in any other way. You need the money, get Solanke. You don't probably go for Tony. You want to go for a punt, go for Mbommo. You want to go for a punt, go for Bamford. That's probably it. That's probably it. Solanke again, like Solanke. The thing is, when I feel like I've said this about a million times over the international break, but when you ask questions like Solanke or Watkins, there's a much bigger like thing to think about. Solanke gives you more money to spend later on. Do you need that money? To be honest, I think I kind of prefer Solanke to Watkins anyway. But when you're looking at Solanke versus Tony, it's not a fair comparison, right? Tony is the better option, but he's 1.6 million more. Do you need that money? If you do, happy days. Yeah, I'm not sure on Wildcard. Like it says in the ticker, I'm kind of between Pickford and Begovic, just so you get that guaranteed backup. Raya and Ward. Guaita and Ward. I think I'm more likely to go Everson and Ward or Begovic and Pickford, I think. But Raya's in my mind now. So is Guaita. You've hidden Solanke just to not have to answer questions about it. I've hidden the kind of more interesting bits, I think, right? Solanke and Trent. Could be Tony and Trippier. Yeah, I think, look, Kepa's interesting because he's definitely going to start this week because Mendy's out. I just still worry about whether or not he'll definitely be number one once Mendy's back. It's just too risky for me, and I don't like going for both of them. Sheriff, thank you very much. Wildcard in 10. Need a 1 week punt for Izak between Solanke, Mopé and Mitrovic. Is it worth -4 to get Harvey Barnes in for Ward-Prowse? Probably not. Who have Southampton... Oh, hang on. Who have Southampton got? They're at home, aren't they? Yeah, to Everton. Nah, I probably wouldn't take a hit to get Barnes. Solanke, Mitrovic, or Mopé. Oh, I think it has to be Mitrovic. Probably. I kind of want to say Solanke, but I think it probably has to be Mitrovic. My forward is not going to be Wilson though. Simicast worth it. The problem with Simicast is he definitely is going to get this week by the looks of it because Robertson's out. He may or may not get Arsenal away, and then that's it probably. Rugby and FPL, the dream. Oh, I forgot to tweet to tell everybody I was live. I don't like Captain Maddison, to be honest. Like, Maddison's got a good fixture, but I don't think it suddenly propels him to captaincy. I just think if you've got Salah, he's better. If you've got Haaland, he's better. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's completely crazy because it's Nottingham Forest at home, but it's still Maddison, right? It's still Maddison. Chilwell or Cresswell? The thing is, I think there's a chance that Chilwell starts this week. I just don't know if he starts the rest of the weeks. I still got a feeling he's not completely fit, that they're really just managing him because of the injury he had. Chilwell just feels a little bit punty to me. And I think I'm less open to a few punts because of like the blank and stuff that's about to happen that we're going to have to manage. So probably Cresswell. But to be honest, if you're going to go West Ham, I'd probably just go Zuma for 4.5 million. Thoughts on Willian as a fourth midfield playing option? Nah. Willian? How I don't even, do you know what? Before I say no, I don't even know how much he is. 5.5 million. I mean, he played 30, then 69. I can't get behind Willian at all. How old is he now? All these things I just don't know about him. Like, he feels like he's been around forever. He's 34 now. Will he keep playing week in, week out? Quite possibly. I'm not a big fan of him, really. Can't decide to play Zaha or Andreas. I mean, I would definitely play Zaha. Like, honestly, I wouldn't even really have to think about that too much. Who do I captain in my FIFA team? R9 or Pellet? Have you really got those two already? I'm so bad at FIFA. I'm like... it's so frustrating. The game is so frustrating. I'm not saying it's just because it's a bad game. It's because it's football. I've got this theory about FIFA that the reason so many of us find it so frustrating is, one, it's all your fault. So when you play like a team game like Call of Duty, you can blame someone else. When you play FIFA, it's your fault. And also, the smallest mistake can lose you the game. Whereas if I play Call of Duty and I make a mistake and I get killed, I'm straight back up again, I get to play. So FIFA just is so frustrating. It's so frustrating. But I keep playing. I don't believe in script and all that rubbish. Good morning, Romano. Any insight on Mitrovic's ankle? It looks beautiful. I've started playing 4-3-3-4. Started playing 4-3-3-4. Seems to be good. Seems to be pretty good. I'm just bad. No, I've never been a Pro Evo player. I know people who used to think because I used to work at EA, that's why I said it. I've never owned Pro Evo. I've never been into it. Even when that was seen as the better game, I still never played it. I was always a FIFA man. Okay, sub out one of Andreas, Saka, Marcelli or Zaha. Andreas. Look, the thing with Andreas Pereira is he is good. He's a good sub option, right? But I don't think we should be worried about not playing him. Like I'm definitely benching him. I mean, that's the least of my worries is whether to play Andreas or not. The thing is, I've only got to play FIFA until the end of October. Then I'm going to buy Call of Duty anyway, so we're all good. Nico Williams to Simicast, bench Isak and deal with next week, or Isak to Solanke. I mean, the only reason I wouldn't do Isak to Solanke is if you're not sure about that move. But if you're gonna probably do it next week anyway, and you need the money for something, I would just do it this week. To be honest, Simicast is just such a short-term play. If you haven't got the wild card, I would not be bringing in Simicast personally. Like if you're not delaying the wild card till game week 13, should I play Zaha or Justin? I'd probably play Zaha. I know he's playing Chelsea at home, but I kind of like Zaha, to be honest. Kane, Bowen and Pope. Kane, Bowen and Pope to Tony, Salah and Sanchez for a -8. No. That doesn't sound... I mean, you get Salah, I guess, but... I mean, Tony's got Bournemouth. Sorry, that's who you're bringing in. For a -8, I don't like the sound of that, to be honest. I think Pope's got an okay fixture. Bowen's got a pretty good one. I don't know if I can buy into a -8 for that. Unless you really want to captain Salah, but if you've got Haaland, you can just captain him. I don't think I'd take a -8. Sinistera and Mopé as differentials. Look, Sinistera I'm okay with. If you want to lose the money on Martinelli, that's fine. I think he's an okay option. I do think from 13 to 16, Martinelli's better. So you're really hoping that Sinistera does really well over the next 4. And there's nothing to say that Martinelli won't do well too, because Arsenal are decent. Mopé I'm just not interested in at all. Like, it's probably his shirt to lose right now, but as soon as Calvert-Lewin is fit and they integrate him into the team, maybe give him some cameos here or there, like, there's every chance that he just takes that shirt back. So I just can't get there. Wildcard activated, goalkeeper dilemma, Raya and Ward, Raya and Everson, Ward and Everson. Your suggestion? I can't help with goalkeepers. I just don't know. My current thought is, are we 100% sure that Raya and Pickford and Guaita are definitely better than the double Leicester defence? I know a double goalkeeper. I know how bad they've been, but I just don't know if it's worth spending that extra money. That's where I'm at right now. If I was going to go for Raya, I'd probably... The thing is, with Raya, you can probably get away with Everson because Raya is number 1. He's not going to lose his shirt. It's just if Raya gets injured, you're left with probably the second choice Leicester goalkeeper. I guess you're taking a bit of a risk that later on Everson wins it back. It's a tough decision. If you need the money, I'd probably go Raya and Everson if you want the 4.5. But I think I'd probably be on Ward and Everson, to be honest. I think my wildcard could go so wrong. I'm so worried about it. I need a few players to do really well, and if they don't, it's just going to look so stupid. Kane, Haaland... Don't go for Ward and Everson, it's too much pain. I know, but they've got better fixtures now. They had really bad fixtures from game week 1. I know they conceded to Southampton and Brentford, right? They weren't great. They conceded 4 goals in those games, but ultimately they've had pretty bad fixtures. Oh, I don't trust them, though. I don't trust them so much. I don't know. I'm going for a bit of fun before bringing Salah back in game week 12. Who's the better, De Bruyne or Son? I'm on wildcard. I think if I was going... It depends. If you're getting Salah back in game week 12, I would probably go for Son. If you're getting... It depends when you're getting him back, because De Bruyne's got Southampton next week, but I think next 3 I'd probably just about rather have Son, because of the captain in game week 11. Is double Leicester, Maddison and Tielemans a bad idea? I don't really rate Tielemans as an option. I think you're relying on penalties a bit too much. Like, of course he can get something from open play, but I just don't think it's going to happen that often. I mean, you say this is template going forward, but... I mean, it mostly is, to be fair. But, like, Salah... It's not really template right now, is he? I mean, all I've been told all international break is how bad my wildcard team is. So I don't know if we can call it template as well. It can't be template. Well, it can be, I guess. I guess the template can be bad. I guess the template can be bad. Kane, Haaland, Mitrovic, Diaz, and Sterling works. Works for what? I mean, yeah, if you want to go for that, you can go. I'm not sure what you mean by works, though. St. Maximin or Rodrigo until Game Week 13 instead of at Martinelli? Honestly, neither, right? St. Maximin's probably not even going to start this week. He's an injury concern. So I wouldn't just go for him. And Rodrigo might not even start. Like, Rodrigo's fit, but I hate to go back for all this again. There was all these arguments on Twitter, but there's a lot of Leeds fans that don't think Rodrigo is part of Leeds' best front four. They think it will be Bamford up front, Aronson as the number 10, and Harrison and Sinisterra flanking, like like the wide men. So there's not even a guarantee that Rodrigo starts. So I would just go for Martinelli. Bamford, Bato. I don't know what Bato means, but I kind of like Bamford as a punt. Would you do De Bruyne to Salah for free or wait when Man City blank? I'd probably do it. Emerson, West Ham, or Cancelo? Well, Emerson might not even start, so definitely Cancelo. De Bruyne, Solanke, Saka, bench one. You can't bench one of De Bruyne, Solanke, Saka. I guess you've got to bench Solanke, but one like that. Tony to Trent in 3 weeks or start with Trent. I'd probably start with Trent. It depends how you feel, right? Some people are wildcard and they're booking in loads of transfers, which if nothing else happens is perfectly fine, right? It's a great way to get extra points. I'm kind of setting my wildcard up for less transfers, so I'm a bit more flexible. Sorry, I need to start muting my mic. I'm ill again, so I'm not going to point it out. Oh, Bato means bro. Yeah, look, I'm not going for Bamford. I like him as a punt, but I just think I'd just be a little bit worried about his fitness. Essentially, that's it. The thing is, I'm actually not ill that often, but recently I've been ill a few times. Yeah, it's annoying. Anyway, I'll try not to do it on the mic too much. Start one, Perisic, Kyle Walker-Peters, or Paqueta. Oh my god. Never see. Definitely not Kyle Walker-Peters, I don't think. Perisic away to Arsenal. Surely Arsenal are scoring. Surely. I'll say Paqueta. I don't know that. I'm not really sure. Since I'm on wildcard, I literally have all the players you have on screen except Salah, Ward, Everson, or Pope Ward. I already have 0.1 on Pope. If I go less to double, then no more Pope. Well, again, like I think Pope is better than double Leicester defence as long as you don't need the money. So, do you need that money? If not, get Pope. Perisic's going to assist? Maybe. Bench one of Martinelli, Zaha, or Sinisterra. Oh my god. Zaha, I guess, for this week. Don't really like any of those options, though. My plan has always been De Bruyne to Salah Game Week 9, but now with Isak out, should I hold De Bruyne now and transfer in Tony Solanke? Yeah, you probably should deal with Isak instead and just captain Haaland. Bench Zinchenko or Perisic? Is Perisic even... is Zinchenko even likely to start? The thing is, I'm kind of drawn towards Zinchenko because he's at home. But I feel like they both concede and Perisic is more likely to get you an attack and return. Oh, I don't know what I'd do there. I'd probably play Perisic. I think I'd be close on that, though. I don't know if I'm going to captain Salah, to be honest. I'm not really 100% sure about it, if I'm honest. I want him right now, but that could easily change. The thing that's worrying me about captaining Salah, honestly, and it shouldn't be, is the fact he plays today at 3 o'clock. And if that doesn't go well, I've got to wait till tomorrow to not only probably watch Man United lose, but to watch Haaland score again. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me wants to go for Salah because it's different. It's almost like doubling down, you know? A lot of people don't have him, so they're not going to be able to captain him. Do you think there's a better low-price defender than so far right now? I think Zuma's a good option. I think Gay's a good option. I think Kilman's a good option. Try building a threemium of Haaland, Kane, and Salah. Nah, I'm not interested in that, to be honest. I don't really want... I only need Kane, really, for Game Week 11 at the most, so not really. -4 for Patterson so far. -4 for Patterson to so far Justin, or start Andreas. Start Andreas, I would. Bowen or Zaha, Bailey or Perisic. I'd probably play Bailey this week. Carlis, member for 10 months, thank you very much. Play Zaha or Perisic or Fofana. Zaha. Worth Jesus to Tony for a -4. No, probably not. Is no Trippier on Game Week 9 wildcard risky? No. Look, I got to be honest. Like, there's a few... You're going to see a very big template on the wildcard. I think Zaha, Maddison, Salah, and Martinelli for sure. Haaland, probably Mitrovic, James, and then James, and then you're going to see some with Trent, some with Cancelo, some with one, not the other. Some will have Trippier, some won't. So like, Trippier's going to be in a lot of teams, but he's not necessarily going to be in every team. So I wouldn't say it's risky. Like hopefully plays Mitrovic this week. You got Man United and Spurs to come soon as well. But obviously, like Trippier is a good option. He is just a good option. But I wouldn't say it's risky to go about him. Plenty of people will do it, I think. Start Ward or Guaita. Yeah, my wildcard's active. My wildcard is active. Start Ward or Guaita. If I had both, I'd start Ward this week. Bench 1. Martinelli, Solanke, Justin Zaha, Captain Haaland or Salah. Yeah, I'm on Salah captain, but I think I'm probably going to switch to Haaland. I'm not sure. It's very close. I can't really say much. They're both good options this week. I think we know how ridiculous Haaland's been so far. I think Salah's a bit of a differential, right, against a team with a new manager. I don't think they're going to suddenly be really bad, Brighton. But Salah's had a bit of a rest. Liverpool have had a rest. They didn't play in Game Week 8. I'm tempted to just go with it. In a week where it's close. I think it would be harsh if you captain Salah this week and Haaland beats him by like 10 plus points. I think that would be really harsh. I am slightly worried about... I know like so much has been made of the height difference, but Haaland against Martinez. But then, I don't know. I think Martinez is a pretty good defender, to be honest. I want to hope that I will captain Salah by the deadline, but I might get a last minute panic, to be honest. Yeah, I'd start Ward over Guaita. Bench one, Martinelli, Solanke, Justin or Zaha. Probably Justin. Best captain this week, Haaland, Jesus, Haaland. I mean, the best captain is Haaland or Salah. Like, if you've got either of them, they're your captains. Your hidden ones are going to be Trent, Solanke, Everson, Zuma. Zuma! I do like Zuma, but he's not great for Game Week 12, which is a problem. Yeah, he might have played him with Ajax, but playing in that Man United team... I'm just hoping that Rashford's fit enough to play. Anthony, obviously, maybe Martial plays a part. Sancho. I'm hoping we can cause Man City problems, but God, I hate playing Man City because you just know you're always going in as underdogs. I'm on a wildcard. Thoughts on going Kepa and Ward? Big upside if Kepa becomes a starter and Ward is an okay backup with good fixtures. So, in theory, Kepa and Ward is a nice idea. I guess the question is, what if next week Mendy is number 1 and then Rodgers finally makes Everson first choice? What I will say is, Leicester have conceded, like 22 goals or something? I think it's the most ever conceded in that amount of games at the start of the season. And if he's still backing him, I wonder whether he's ever going to drop him. Like, he must be seeing something between him and Everson in training or something. I don't know. So I don't think he is going to drop him, but I would just be slightly worried that if Kepa's dropped for Mendy and Ward's dropped for Everson, you've then forced into a goalkeeper transfer. And I know people will say, well, I'll just make the transfer and stuff, but I'd prefer not to have to do that, I think. I feel lower league potential losses will mean Nottingham Forest tip up with their tails to get out the league. I think this is being overlooked. I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, Nottingham Forest are always going to be out for trying to win. They're just not great, are they? Counter argument: Haaland gets too hyped and gets a straight red after some dark arts from Martinez. Martinez is going to be like trying to frustrate him, but yeah. Did anyone see my tweet this morning about Salah being dropped? No, I said Salah finally dropped or something like that. And I did it like first thing, so I didn't even really think about it. I think some people thought I was kind of messing around with team news, but I didn't even think about that. It wasn't until everyone started replying, I was like, oh my god. Best pick from Leeds attack? Probably Bamford, or... I'm not even sure Sinistera is definitely the best midfielder, but he looks exciting. Bamford or Sinistera, I guess. There was quite a few replies, yeah. And I'm thinking I didn't do it on purpose. That's why I rephrased. That's why I deleted it and rephrased. Like, I wouldn't mess around like that. It's just annoying. Is Mitrovic really as essential as people say? No, he's not essential. Just a lot of people got him cheap, right? He's got good fixtures pretty much from now until game week 16. You know he's going to start as long as he's fit. You know he's going to play 90 minutes. You know he's on penalties. Just all that kind of stuff. Thoughts on Trippier game week 9 to 11, then bringing Trent game week 12. The thing is, do you definitely think Trippier is better game weeks 9 to 11? I know Trent's got to play Man City and Arsenal, but I'm not fully convinced that Trippier is definitely better. So I think I would just get Trent if it's between the two. Start Sofao over Trippier. West Ham. Who have West Ham got again? I keep forgetting. Wolves at home. I feel like it's almost trying to be a bit too smart. Dropping Trippier, who has got... Oh, yeah. Of course, it's Fulham away. I don't know, because usually I would just start Trippier because I wouldn't be worried about the fact that we've all got Mitrovic. Maybe that's playing into my mind too much. I'll say Trippier over Sofao. Perisic to Trent for a hit, have exact funds. I'm not sure it's worth a hit. As long as you're going to be able to do it later on, I would just wait and do it for free, I think. Ward or Pope, who would you start? I think I would probably start Pope, to be honest. I feel like if you're ever going to start Ward, then it's Nottingham Forest at home. But Pope is... Is it trying to be too clever? I don't know. I think I would probably start Pope, but I don't think there's anything wrong with starting Ward. Am I crazy to bench Trippier for Sofao to maximise my Mitrovic return? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a crazy option, but I've done this before, where you try and go for the high ceiling. Like, here's my question: what if Mitrovic scores and Trippier gets an assist, like, and Sofao concedes? Is that completely out of the question? No, I don't think so. I'd probably just play Trippier, I think. Wildcard active, current back three, Trippier, Cancelo and James. Nico Williams, my fourth defender. Any ideas with a budget of 4.5? Probably Gay. It's probably who I'd go for 4.3, save a bit of money. Got some pretty good fixtures coming up. Transfer Bowen to Zaha and wait until next week. I'd wait. So far, Sessegnon, Zaha, Bowen, Mitrovic, bench 2. Probably Sessegnon and Sofao. I think that's pretty easy. Tuckles, thoughts on -4 Isak to Tony and De Bruyne to Salah. I have double Newcastle defence, would have to play Andreas if I don't sell Isak. I mean, to be honest, like I know a lot of people had De Bruyne to Salah plan. I guess this is one of the reasons why planned transfers don't always work, but it's still a bit harsh to get a training injury on Isak, right? I'd probably just do Isak to Tony for free, keep De Bruyne and just captain Haaland, I think. Unless you really want to... The only reason I would do De Bruyne to Salah for a hit is if you're really sure that Salah outscores Haaland. Josh, thank you. Max, thank you. Lee, Isak to Tony for a -4 or playing. Yeah, Isak to Tony for a -4 is okay. I guess they're playing Bournemouth, so I can see why people want to do it. But I think if you've got a good bench option, you can just play them instead. Kane and Zaha or Tony and Son. I think I think Kane and Zaha is better for the next 3 weeks, but I think long term you'll want that premium midfielder spot instead. So I guess it depends how many transfers you got planned in the future. I think Kane and Zaha for the next 3, Tony and Son probably best like medium to longer term, because I think you'll want to switch Son to Salah at some point. So that's probably where I would go. I think that way. Bench Marcelli or Trippier. Trippier, I think. De Bruyne to Salah for a -4. Yeah, no, I just answered that. I probably wouldn't do it in most cases. Trent and Solanke or Matip and Tony. Probably Trent and Solanke in that case. Play Zaha or Andreas. Answer on the screen. Andreas, Bailey or Sofa to start. Probably Bailey. West Ham fan here. Sofa was absolutely rubbish. Kera, I don't know how you pronounce that. I should really look it up. Played right back for Germany midweek. Might see him there instead. Possibly, yeah. I mean, if I was buying a West Ham player, I would just get Zuma, to be honest. For the guaranteed starts. Hope you're all good. Start one. Set Maximin, Perisic or Sofao. I mean, you could probably start Set Maximin, but I don't think he's going to play. I just hope that he wouldn't be on the bench. I guess there is a slight worry he'd be benched. Probably Perisic in that case. Kane and Sterling, Game Week 12 to Salah and Jesus. Thoughts? Well, Jesus isn't playing in Game Week 12, so I'm not sure about that. Maybe if you can bench him, it could be okay. I'd worry about that in Game Week 12. Thoughts on Sergi Canos back from injury and listed on Brentford website as a forward, but listed as a defender on FPL. I think you've asked me about Sergi Canos before this season, haven't you? I mean, he's only just back from injury, so is he definitely going to start? Let me see what Neil has predicted him on Fantasy Football Scout. He has predicted him not to start, so I would say probably just don't go there. I feel like there was someone at the start of the season that kept asking me about Canos. I feel like it was you, Tom. Cesny, Andreas, Sofal, Solanke, start one. Solanke. Ashbourne, Finholm, thank you. That's really bad pronunciation. I apologise. Going to Ireland next year, where's a must visit? Galway. Galway's great. Start one of Harrison, Bailey and roll, or bring in Zaha or Barnes. Can't get to Madison. I'd probably just start one of Harrison, Bailey. Probably Harrison. Probably on Wildcard in Game Week 13. Fair play. Is Captain Madison over Haaland worth the risk? Not for me. Nah. I was laughed at a few weeks ago when I brought Solanke and now he's the hot topic. Sure. I mean, people are being laughed at him being brought in now, to be honest. I actually looked at Solanke as well. Do you remember a few weeks ago when I got Gross? I considered very briefly Solanke. And in the end, that would have worked out better. With 2 games in 5 days, will Haaland rest this match? I think there's almost 0% chance that Haaland is rested before Man United at home. Like, almost 0. Start Bailey or Trippier. It's probably Trippier. How people looking at Cresswell? How much is he? Like, is he not closer to 5? 4.8. I'll just go Zuma, I think. Less than 0, yeah, quite possibly. I haven't still got Salah. I've just got Salah back. Yeah, look, Haaland's going to want to score against Man United, but I think that would happen regardless of who his dad is. Should I start Saliba or Andreas? I'd maybe start Andreas in that situation. We talk at 5 p.m. when Solanke has scored a brace. I mean, yeah, maybe he has. Maybe he will have. It'd be nice. I'd love nothing more than Solanke scoring this week. Nothing more than Solanke scoring. It would be amazing. Are you going to stream games on Twitch? I don't know. I love the thought of streaming on Twitch, but I think it's difficult. I think, like, I know it looks easy, right? You just play some games on stream, but you got to be so, like, switched on for hours. I don't know how like people that stream like 8 hours a day. I do not know how they do it. I really don't. Wildcard and tried to chase price rises. Didn't work out. Lost 0.2. How did you lose 0.2? West Ham fan here again. Cresswell is also absolutely rubbish. Should be playing Emerson, but Moyes is too stubborn. Yeah, I don't think going for Cresswell or Emerson is great, to be honest. I honestly think if you're going for a West Ham defender, I don't know why it's not Zuma. Zuma's the one to get, in my opinion. He's the only one you can be pretty sure starts every week, and he's also got pretty good goal threat. I know you got the whole cat thing, right? And you wish you didn't have to bring players like that into your FPL team. But if we're talking solely on FPL, Zuma is the best option, in my opinion. Salah drew a penalty. That would be nice. Room become a member. Thank you very much. Is that so you can get highlighted with your Solanke propaganda? Because if so, I like it. If Man United had easier fixtures, who would be your number one pick? Dalot, Rashford, Fernandes. I mean, probably Dalot or Rashford. Zuma more nails, so far cheaper. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I think there is a genuine chance that at some point Ben Johnson starts, right? When he's fully fit. Could happen. Would I swap out Rashford? I think there's a chance Rashford starts, to be honest. I think he's returned. Let me just see here. Return to training. He needs to be assessed. I don't know. He's not predicted to start on the Fantasy Football Scout website, but I think if he's any close to fitness, he'll start. So I'll be tempted to keep him if I've got a good bench. Chaz, how's it going? Slanky ownership on FPL Twitter about 87%. Honestly, I might just... Actually, I won't because I find it so difficult to do it. But I'd love to just stay off Twitter later because you're going to get all the people that didn't go for Solanke say, I told you so. And everyone that did go for him is going to be like, yeah, we know he's rubbish. That's not why we didn't really buy him because we were expecting goals every single week. Then again, if he does score, I will find it hard to resist not tweeting as well. So, you know, you got to take it if you give it type thing. If Solanke scores today, we feast. Fingers crossed, Seb. Fingers crossed. Nathan, good morning. Who we captain today if we look away from Haaland? Boring pit. Look at a huge differential. Salah. I really don't like Maddison captain over Haaland. I think that's I'm not even sure about Salah captain over Haaland, but Maddison, that is for me massive overthinking. I think. What about dropping Martinelli and going 4-3-3? I got no interest in dropping Martinelli, really. I think I got value tied up in him. I don't think he's going to go down in price by a huge amount unless he gets injured, in which case I'll sell him. You know, yes, the next two fixtures are not great, but they're both at home. I can bench him in 12, in 13 onward. And he's got Leeds away as well, it's worth saying. Smith Rowe is out until, like, World Cup time. So Martinelli's minutes are really good as well. Yeah. Webster or Zuma on the bench? Well, if I had both this week, I would play... Well, Webster or Zuma on the bench? It depends what you need them for. Like, if you need them for Game Week 12, you go Webster. If you don't... I think West Ham have got better fixtures from now until 16 than Brighton. Rune, you're captain in Solanke, I hope. I hope so. 8 clean sheets straight for Ward. Honestly, all I would say is if you go Ward and Everson, don't get them expecting clean sheets. Expect nothing, and if they get something, be happy. Kane loves a goal against Arsenal. I'm pretty sure I saw, right? James, make sure you follow James, Planet FPL. I think he put a tweet saying Kane has only scored one non-penalty goal away to Arsenal in 7 years. Yeah, here we go. Harry Kane has only ever scored one non-penalty goal at the Emirates, and that was 7 years ago. So unless he gets a penalty, you know, maybe he might have a good. He might have a good. He might have a good record, but maybe that's mostly at home. Choose one between Henry, Mings, and Justin. I'd say Justin. Go for a bit of upside. Even though the other two defences is definitely better. Solanke with Haaland and Mitrovic, and James with Cancelo and Trent, or Tony with Haaland and Mitrovic, and Trippier with Cancelo and Trent. Solanke and James, I think. I would want Reece James. Are the rumours about Everson starting true? I've not seen any rumours, to be honest. Pickford, Guaita rotate through Game Week 12, then Guaita out. No, I wouldn't. If you're going to sell Guaita, I would just put Pickford and Begovic in, to be honest. Should I go Tony or Trent? It's up to you, really. I think most people are going to want Trent after Game Week 12. So if you're not going to have many transfers to deal with that later, I would just get him now. That's how I'd be thinking about it. Would you start Perisic or Gordon? Everton have got... Why can't I remember who any teams have got? Away to Southampton. I'd probably start Gordon, I think. Start Ramsdale or the mighty Ward. Probably Ward. Probably Ward. And hope for the best. I've got no team news whatsoever. When's the reveal? Reveal will be on the deadline. Saka and Kane to Salah and Tony for a -4. It could be okay. If you captain Salah, you could probably justify it. Start Perisic, Trippier, or Andreas. Trippier. What's your World Cup prediction? Will you be watching every game? I'll probably watch most games. I don't know about every single one. I'm sure there'll be other stuff going on, but I'll watch most of them. That's the joys of doing this as a job, right? Once my videos are done, I can just go and watch the football. Especially during the World Cup when the matches are on during the day. My World Cup prediction is that England are going to win it. England are going to win it. Of course. I've got the faith. I'm not completely down on Southgate yet. I haven't started hiding my tea. Look, I've kind of ignored all this so far, but I did the team reveal thing for Game Week 1 when we had unlimited transfers. I'm doing it again because it's a wild card, and I'll do it again for the unlimited transfers on the World Cup. I just think I've already talked loads about all the picks that I'm considering in all the videos. Right? You see my team selection video; it'll probably be one of those teams. So after that, you can make your own choice, right? This is what people don't realise. It's always coming home. Even if we win, it will still be coming home. Even if we do awful, it's still coming home. I answered the super chat about... Wait, start either... Did I... Oh, maybe I did miss that super chat. No, I would play Pope over Everson, I think. Bailey's still a good cheap option. Yeah. Revealing your team after deadline. Respect. Thank you. Oh, dudes, you honestly, I keep seeing you in the comments. You just complain all the time this season. What is wrong with you? If you don't like it, don't watch. Honestly. Settle the ultimate debate, Messi or Ronaldo. I mean, it's pretty clear it's Messi, right? I don't think it really is a debate. Danny Ward has hypnotised Brendan Rodgers and the Leicester owners. Ward starts every game, pretty much. Bailey or Martinelli this week. Martinelli. Nah, I need to put this in the ticker, right? I'm going to put this in the ticker. I wouldn't captain Maddison over Haaland or Salah. I'm putting it in the ticker. Lots of people ask about Maddison captain. Okay, if you've got no Salah or Haaland, then maybe you can make a case for captain in Maddison, but I wouldn't do it over the rest. I don't care if Ronaldo fanboys come and have a pop. To be honest, I think it's Messi. Just Messi can do things no one else can do. Ronaldo scored a lot of goals, right? And don't get me wrong, that longevity and being able to score that many goals is amazing. He is one of the best players of all time, but he's nothing on Messi. Like, I'm pretty sure Messi's goal scoring record is pretty much as good as Ronaldo's, right? Is it not pretty much as good? Anyway, this is not the time to get into Messi and Ronaldo. Why'd you do this to me? Oh, more non-penalty goals. There we go. Sorry, yeah. Then again, like, being good at penalties is a skill, to be fair. De Silva or Andreas just for this week. Always Andreas over De Silva, I think. I knew I'd seen something recently about his goals, so it must have been non-penalty. Anyway, I'm getting off Messi and Ronaldo because we could be here till the deadline, and that wouldn't be good. Do you think KDB will be benched for Southampton? He's due for a rest after playing every recent game for City in Belgium, and City have 4 games in the next 9 days. It's possible, but I wouldn't kind of overthink it too much, to be honest. If you've got De Bruyne for Southampton, it's a pretty good fixture. I mean, they're playing this week. Oh, they've got Champions League, haven't they? Champions League must be back this week, I assume. Yeah. So they're playing Man United. The thing is, it's possible, but I wouldn't worry about it now because they're playing Copenhagen in the Champions League. That's got to be one of the easiest games in the Champions League group stages, and it's at home. So if he's going to rest him, he could do it that game, or at least bring him off early. Will Luis Diaz start? He's a doubt, I would say. I wonder if Neil's got him starting. He's got Jota starting. The thing is, Diaz just seems to be one of those players that's always fit and ready to go. If I had Diaz, I'd probably play him. But I guess there is a little bit of worry. Copenhagen is a top Scandinavian team. Yeah, maybe so, but they're not any competition for Man City, let's be honest. And also, aren't they like... Hang on. They're 9th in the Danish Superliga. I don't know why I said it with that accent. They're 9th in their own league out of 12 teams. Man City are the best team in the Premier League. I think they're going to be okay. Clip this if Copenhagen beat Man City, but I think there's every chance De Bruyne could get arrested in that game. How much did I make on team value? I mean, Salah dropped. I think Trent dropped as well. Not too much, really. I think I got on... As Maddison and Zaha gone up in price, I think I got on them. But not a lot, really, to be honest. But like, that's always the case. You don't make as much money as you think over the international break. Who scores more in the next 4? Trent, Solanke. Oh, what scores more goals or more points? Points, probably Trent. Goals, I'm going Solanke. Please do the next live stream with a Danish accent. I can't do it. Why? Yeah, Superliga. Why did I... That's not... I don't even know what accent I was trying to do. How did I confirm Trent was in the team? Ward, Trent, Solanke, Everson, Trippier, Gay. Trippier, I can't afford that. Just so you know. I'm close to being able to afford that. I'm very close with the Salah drop, but... You were stupid to have Salah in your team last night. Should have put him in this morning. For a player who had no chance to go down, amateur. Lloyd, goodbye. You're blocked. I did put Salah in this morning. I have to play one from my bench due to ease out. Who would you do? Andreas or Nico Williams? Andreas, I think. The thing is, like, Leicester have been bad, but I expect them to score against Nottingham Forest, to be honest. F's in the chat for Lloyd. He's gone. He's banned. Calling me an amateur. Calling me an amateur. I mean, I am an amateur, but I didn't do that with Salah. I got him in this morning. Get out of here, Lloyd. Get out of here. De Bruyne or Son? I think I'll go Son. I think. I think De Bruyne is definitely better for like the next 2, but maybe you could captain Son on 11. I don't know, it's close. If Kulusevski remains out, then Son's minutes are much better as well. I've clipped your Copenhagen prediction. Watch De Bruyne score an own goal. Hat-trick is Copenhagen's sails to victory. It could happen. I hope it happens. I'd love to see Man City lose in the Champions League, but I think it's very unlikely. Start Rashford or Bowen? Bowen. If you could take a top 50k finish now, would you take it? No. Nope. Best 2 defenders in Game Week 12 for max 8.5 million. 8.5? That means you got 4.25 million to spend. So probably Nico Williams and Gay. Does that work? Oh. Thoughts on Sterling? Yeah, Sterling's good. I just think he's an awkward price, and I don't think he's worth fitting in. That's my general opinion of Sterling. I think for Sterling to work, you need an injury to one of the 2 main premiums. In my eyes, that's Salah and Haaland, and then you can maybe get him. Marseille to Maddison. I have Jesus and Saliba too. I feel like if I was going to move out an Arsenal player, I'd probably move Jesus out rather than Marseille, but Maddison is good, so I don't mind it. Thoughts on Vardy? 2-week punt for Mitrovic. Got decent team value, so I don't sacrifice too much. Mitrovic back game week 11 for Bournemouth. Use the money to get Cancelo Marseille for game week 13. Yeah, I think there's a good chance that Vardy starts this week, but is he definitely going to start the game after? I mean, I guess he's had a bit of a break now with no international football. I mean, Nottingham Forest at home, Bournemouth away. If you're going to punt on Vardy, sure, why not? Why not? But I do think Mitrovic is good for the next 2, to be honest. Ward-Prowse out for Gordon. I don't think I'd do that. If you ended up first this season but you had to quit YouTube, would you take it? No. Nope. Because then, like, what would I do? What would I do without YouTube? Start one. Saliba, Neto, or Andre. I don't even know. Oh, Neto's got West Ham away, ain't he? I was trying to remember. I can't remember. Saliba, Neto, or Andre. I mean, that's a horrible choice. I mean, I'd almost be tempted to go Saliba. Saliba's against Spurs at home. Andreas is home to Newcastle. I'd probably go Andreas, I think. Gordon is 1 yellow off for suspension. Worth noting. Worth noting. Especially when we're coming up to a blank. That would be annoying if you missed out that week. James Justin or Wilfred Zaha. Zaha for sure. Zaha's great, I think. Got Kane and Son. Do I start Ramsdale or Ward? I'd probably just start Ward. Don't forget to give the stream a like, by the way, if you're enjoying it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here as well, because why not? Why not? I don't think I don't think that Brighton is suddenly going to be a bad team and that should make us captain Salah. I just think he's a good option anyway. Like, no Potter could be an issue, but I don't think it's going to be a massive one this week. I got Mendy and Ward. Should I do a goalkeeper transfer? No free transfers. No, I'd just play Ward, I think. And just hope that Everson doesn't start. Big storm in the Caribbean last night, so I had to play Wildcard in case of power outage. So lost money. Ouch. Problems playing from afar. Now it's 5:30 and the power is on, of course. Oh, that sucks. Unlucky. You probably... What did you lose money on? Just Salah, is it? Or did you lose it on Maddison as well? I think he went up last night. Has anyone woken up Green Day? Classic. Isaac out from -4 to a £7 million forward, or just play Rico Henry. I'd probably just play Rico Henry. Tony or Mitrovic for Jesus for a -4. I probably wouldn't take a -4. I'd probably go Mitrovic if I was going to have to do it. On wildcard, Son or De Bruyne. Switching to Salah game week 12. I'm going to... I said Son earlier, but I'm not sure. I guess one thing I forgot with Son is if everyone's fit, he is a little bit of a minutes risk now. With De Bruyne, maybe not so much, apart from rest. I'd probably go De Bruyne. I don't know. I'm a bit torn on that one. I feel like you've probably got to prioritise the shorter term fixtures, so probably De Bruyne. Guaita and Justin or Raya and Gay. Well, Raya and Gay is probably slightly better, I think. Two better defences. Zaha or Zuma, Zaha. There's not many players I would bench Zaha for this week, to be honest with you. I've got no team news whatsoever, so for anyone looking for Arsenal team news, I honestly don't know. Got none. I'll quickly check, just in case I've had a message, but I doubt it. Oh, I have had a message. But not from anything about FPL team news, I'm afraid. Right, when do I have a last minute panic about my own team? I'm just looking at my team now thinking, am I definitely okay with it? Am I definitely okay with it? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Now, I can't reveal any of the team because I might change it. I don't want to reveal it and then change it. The players I've hidden are the ones I'm least sure about, essentially. Apart from two of them. Two of them I'm dead set on. Kukurea substitutes. James, if you can afford it. Then it really depends like how often you need to play them. I don't mind Zuma at 4.5. Emerson and Sinisterra and Wildcard. I wouldn't go for Emerson. Sinisterra maybe. Luis Diaz for captain instead of Haaland? No, definitely not. 100% I would not captain Diaz ahead of Haaland this week. Tejas, thank you very much. The worst thing is... The worst thing is the stuff I'm struggling with. I've been struggling with all international break. Reece James is a bad pick. Reece James is like one of the most assured players on my wildcard. To start Zaha or Martinelli, that's tight. That's tight. I'm gonna say Zaha. I don't think there's much in it. Mike, I didn't skip it. Saka and Kane to Salah and Tony. I answered it. Keep De Bruyne for the next 2 weeks or swap for Salah now. I'd probably just swap to Salah, I think. Don't know who needs to hear this, but Haaland's blanking today. Well, wildcard 13, Solanke over Mitrovic for 4 game weeks. Probably wouldn't do that, personally. I would actually captain Mitro over Salah this week. Go for it. God, so I just need Salah to score at 3 o'clock today. If he could just score at like 3:02 p.m, that would make me a lot happier. Or not even a little bit more relaxed. Not happier, just relaxed. I reckon Man United could get something off Man City. It's always difficult, isn't it? It's always difficult, Marco. Always. Why Wildcard is ignoring Son? Pretty obviously scoring today. Then he's the best captain in Gameweek 11. But he's not better than Salah right now. Right? When is the Arsenal game? Oh, it's the first game today, Arsenal as well. I don't think I'm going to change my captain, but we've got 18 minutes left. Who knows? I feel like the stress will kick in about 10 minutes. Dun, 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 ch, ch. It's very stressful playing a wildcard. Decisions, definitely. If you're in the top 10k, who would you captain? I'd like to think that if I was in the top 10k, it wouldn't matter, but maybe I would slightly go for Haaland. I don't know. I was watching earlier, thought you were advocating Haaland captain, got on a bus, and now Salah captain. What happened? I've had Salah captain the whole stream. I just said that I might switch back to Haaland. The risk to reward ratio isn't there for Salah captain. That is what I'm basically not sure about. Is that it's so close. Do I really want to risk losing more rank to Haaland? Like, it's just annoying. I do, like I said, I do think it's going to be very harsh if Salah gets outscored by like 10 points again. How bad is it if I captain Kane over Haaland, especially as a Man United fan? I don't want to captain Haaland knowing I will regret it. It's not bad, but I don't think Kane's a great captain this way. I would just go Haaland. Try and forget about like real life stuff. And like, if he blanks, you're happy. If Man United lose and he scores, you're maybe not happy, but at least you got some FPL points, I suppose. Don't you always say pick the one who you think will score the most points? Yeah, of course, that's what you should do. But like, you know, sometimes emotion and stuff takes over, you know? That's fine, we're all human. People that can play this game without emotion, that's probably the best way to do it, right? To not have this worry. Like, there's some people that would just think, no, he's the best captain, definitely. I'm not even thinking about it. Whereas for me, it's like, I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm not even asked for Liverpool team news, to be honest, so no. What's the thought process behind Madison? Fixtures, basically. Oh, things could go. I could get such a big red arrow this week. I'm really not looking forward to it. This is the thing. Like, I'm glad to see you stressed like us mere mortals. Of course I do. I'm just an idiot with an FPL channel. Like, I'm still just an FPL manager. I always say this. Like, people think I always put it on for content, but like, I'd be the same if I wasn't streaming. I'd be on my phone now thinking, Christ, who do I go for? Who do I go for? I've just got to do it in front of like however many people are watching right now. And I am genuinely not 100% sure. Do. What the hell? I have my team in a planner and it's just messed up. Oh, no it hasn't. I made a different transfer. Do. It's not pure luck. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Would you say your team is close to the new template? I mean, that depends what happens over the next few weeks, to be honest. Like, if Salah keeps underperforming, people might not go for him as much. What's my worst ever FPL rank? Like 160k or something? Something like that. Bad season. Yeah, Skater Boy. Was I singing it? Sorry. Worth getting Madison in for Martinelli. I think Madison's better than Martinelli next 4, yeah. Kane and Bowen or Salah and Tony for next 4 games. Salah and Tony, easy for me. Zuma or Trippier this week. That's tight. I know. For a lot of West Ham defenders, I've said Trippier, but for Zuma, it's a bit different. I'm going to say Zuma. I'm in Primark, logged into the stream. Happy days. Happy days. What a place to be right now. Yeah, I was hacked that season, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm nervous. I'm just not sure. I feel like I've thought about it loads. But you know, like you think about it loads, but then you're still just not 100%. The main issue is I don't know if I want to drop Trippier. That's the big issue. And if I don't want to drop Trippier, then the goalkeepers fall into place. But do I want to leave myself with Leicester goalkeepers and not have an option to upgrade? That's my big concern right now. That's my big concern. I just need to check something though. What if I do? So I'm just looking through my options real quick. Real quick. Making me... I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, I'd only lose 0.1 million on Trippier if I got rid of him. I got the Salah prize for, yeah. Yeah, that happened. 11 minutes to decide. 11 minutes. Trippier or Sofa? Trippier. Pope or Eves and Pope. Sinisterra or Rodrigo as a punt? Sinisterra, I think. The other thing is, even if I leave myself enough money to upgrade the goalkeepers, like, am I really going to want to make a goalkeeper transfer? That's my other problem. Am I stressed? No, I'm not completely stressed. Not completely stressed. Is Sinisterra basically the new Rafinha at Leeds? I don't know. Like, I think we've kind of dubbed him as that. I don't know if he will be. Fabianski's just so expensive. Diego Costa might be an option at some point, but I just worry about his fitness right now. Don't even know if he's definitely going to start this week. Perisic, Emerson, West Ham 1 or Andreas. I'd probably start Perisic, I think. Isaac out, Solanke -4 or play Burn, Pereira, Owen, Trippier. Just probably play Andreas, I think. What do you think of having Chilwell instead of James? I doubt at the moment. I wouldn't do that. Like, James is pretty much nailed. Chilwell's just not. Start 2, Perisic, Zaha, Bailey, Zaha. I'd probably start both Zahas. North London lineups are in, are they? I'm guessing Harry Kane's starting. Always, I know. No, I'm not going to review any players because I'm not 100% sure what I'm going. There might be a last minute change. I don't want to review a player then change it because I think like that'll get more annoyed people than just leaving it into 11. Na 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 na. Keep Diaz for this week, then swap to Zaha next week. I would probably, yeah. I mean, if it's just for a transfer instead of a wild card, yeah. I got no team news whatsoever. I've not seen anything, to be honest. I don't usually get like Arsenal or whatever. Mind the house. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Trent or Trippier, Gay or Justin. I mean, I prefer Trent over Trippier. I've said that all along. Probably Gay over Justin. Kieran, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciated. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Zaha and Wilson or Marcelli and Tony. Zaha and Marcelli and Tony probably. Can you not afford Zaha and Tony? You're a little bit priced out, I would say. That's annoying. Guaito or Raya? I think I'd slightly lean towards Raya at this point. Do you have your pop punk playlist for these tense last minute decisions? Something like that, yeah. I feel like I don't know about Trippier. I just don't know about Trippier. 4 year oh. What if I do? I guess the question is, do I really want to? What the hell? Oh, do I really want to leave myself with transfers to make? That's the big question. I'm just running it through the planner now to see. Yeah. The type of music you play can influence your decisions. What music do I have to play to make the right decisions? Should run a routine review of lottery. I wouldn't put any more super chats in now. The last 5 minutes is going to be me stressing out. De Bruyne or Haaland for captain? Haaland. Ryan, thank you for becoming a member. Bjorn, bench one. Trippier, Sofal. Sharon, thank you. Matt, Trips or Sofal, Trippier. It's like watching Behave Station. Interesting. I think I'm going to switch captain. I don't know. Maybe captain's not where I should be really worried right now. But then Salah's good. Surely Salah's finally going to get something this week. I feel like if this was any other season, I would definitely go Salah. But like Haaland's got me like messed up. Oh, Haaland's got me messed up. Should take the risk and captain Salah. Should I though? Should I? Really? Why do I always leave it until the last minute to make these freaking decisions? Do 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 do. On Wildcard, would you go Ward or Everson as backup goalkeeper? Probably Ward, but it would depend who my other goalkeeper was. I'm going to go back to Salah. I'm going to captain Salah. I think. This is the least of my problems. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my bench defenders. I'm thinking of just going cheap and just banking a load of money. And now I'm thinking about changing goalkeepers. Oh my god, I'm all over. What if I need the money later on? But what am I going to need the money for? That's my big problem. I've never had Kane. I don't know why people... Son Salah -4. Only if you're going to captain him. Loads of people became members like at the end of the stream, so thank you very much. I know I love you so. "35 seconds. Oh, screw it. Right, okay. Right, I think I'm locked. I'm going to regret this. I think I'm going to regret this. I don't know if I've made the right decision with my bench. And also, I'm not completely sure about goalkeepers either. It's done. It's done. Oh, I've got 1.1 million in the bank. $1.1 million in the bank. $1.1 million. What do I even need that for? Of course I have Solanke. I was talking about him all week. Of course I have Solanke. So here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. The thing is, I don't know which one's which. Okay. This is why I didn't want to reveal, because I knew I might change something. So this is, you see, Trippier's on the bench. But the actual team doesn't have Trippier on the bench. Oh, It's all in the wrong place. Oh, there we go. There we go. The actual team doesn't have Trippier on the bench anymore. So, Andreas is now first sub. Nico Williams is second sub. And I've gone Gay as third sub. So I've just taken all the money off my bench. I've taken all the money off my bench. And then goalkeeper's Ward in goal. I've gone for Ward and Everson. Oh, Leicester double defence. Leicester double goalkeeper. Why? Why? Ward and Everson. This could go really bad. This could go really bad. And yeah, Trent and Solanke. But you knew I was getting Trent and Solanke. I spoke about it all the time. Oh, this could go so bad. I've got 1.1 million in the bank. So I can make a goalkeeper transfer later on if I want to. Well, if Ward's not playing, Everson will come on, right? Yeah, but like, I just wanted to reveal it afterwards. Don't really care how it happens. I could have got. I was thinking about Raya. I was thinking about Raya last minute. What if Leicester's third choice goalkeeper plays? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Raya could have been good. So Trippier was in. I had Trippier on the bench, but I feel like I would have benched him this week, maybe next week, and definitely in game week 11, so I just went without him. I might get him in game week 12. Anyway, I'm going to be off because the comments are just now laughing at the team. That's fine. I mean, I've told you all week this is pretty much what I'll be on. Yeah, I maybe I should have just gone for Raya. I've kept the money to be a bit more flexible. It could go really wrong, but we'll see. We'll see. Have exactly the same wildcard team. You have 1 million in the bank. I lost a shocking amount at the start of the season. Yeah. Right. Thank you for watching. Give it a like. Hit subscribe. I am off to go and enjoy the thought of having double Leicester goalkeepers. When do they play? Oh, they don't even play till Monday. They don't even play till Monday. Let's hope Solanke wipes out the rare clean sheet. Alright, thank you for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy not owning Ward and Everson. And I'll catch you later.